Introduction to Vikings. The Vikings, also known as Norsemen, were seafaring warriors from Scandinavia who lived during the late 8th to early 11th century. These fearless explorers and traders navigated the seas in their iconic longships, raiding and settling in various parts of Europe, Asia, and North America. With their distinctive horned helmets and fierce reputation, the Vikings continue to captivate our imaginations with tales of adventure, conquest, and discovery. History of the Viking Age. 1. The early Viking raids. The Viking Age is conventionally dated from the late 8th century to the mid-11th century and was characterized by Viking raids, colonization, and trade throughout Europe. The earliest recorded Viking raid was in 793 at the monastery of Lindisfarne in England, marking the beginning of the Viking Age. 2. Expansion and settlement. From the 9th to the 11th centuries, Vikings engaged in widespread expansion, establishing settlements in areas such as Iceland, Greenland, and eventually reaching as far as North America. This period also saw the establishment of trade routes and the founding of important Viking trading centers. 3. Decline and legacy. The Viking Age came to an end following the decline of Viking raids and the establishment of Christian kingdoms across Scandinavia. However, the legacy of the Vikings endured, influencing trade, language, law, and culture throughout Europe. Viking society and culture. Viking society was organized into a hierarchical structure, with kings and jarls at the top, followed by free men and then thralls or slaves. The society was predominantly patriarchal, with men holding primary roles in political and economic affairs. However, women in Viking society had more rights than in many other contemporary cultures. They could inherit property, request a divorce, and even participate in trade and commerce. The culture of the Vikings was deeply influenced by their environment, leading to a strong emphasis on seafaring, trading, and raiding. Artisanal skills such as metalworking, wood carving, and textile production were highly valued, resulting in the creation of intricate and ornate artifacts and jewelry. The Viking culture also revolved around storytelling, with epic sagas and myths forming an integral part of their oral traditions. The Vikings were skilled in navigation and exploration, leading to the establishment of trade routes across Europe and Asia. This exposure to different cultures and ideas had a significant impact on the development of Viking art, architecture, and religious beliefs. The influence of the Vikings can still be seen in the cultural heritage of many modern-day societies. The societal structure and cultural practices of the Vikings contributed to their distinctive identity and enduring legacy, shaping the future of Scandinavia and leaving a profound mark on the global historical landscape. Viking exploration and expansion. The Viking Age was marked by remarkable exploration and expansion, as the fearless Vikings ventured into unknown territories beyond their Scandinavian homeland. With their sturdy and innovative longships, they navigated treacherous waters, reaching as far as present-day North America, the Mediterranean, and the Middle East. Driven by a spirit of adventure and a quest for new lands and resources, the Vikings established trading posts and settlements, influencing cultures and economies across vast regions. Their bold expeditions and strategic expansion significantly shaped the history of Europe and beyond, leaving a lasting legacy of exploration and discovery. Viking raids and warfare. Targets, villages, monasteries, and coastal settlements were the primary targets of Viking raids. These often hapless victims were ill-prepared for the sudden onslaught of fierce Norse warriors. Tactics. The Vikings were known for their surprise attacks and lightning-fast raids. They utilized their advanced ship technology to swiftly approach the target, striking fear into the hearts of the local populace. Impact. The raids and warfare conducted by the Vikings left a significant mark on the history of Europe, both in terms of cultural influence and structural change. The impact of their plundering and conquest is still felt in many regions today. Viking ships and navigation. Viking ships, known as Longships, were the key to the Vikings' successful exploration and expansion across Europe and beyond. These long, sleek vessels were carefully crafted for both speed and maneuverability, allowing the Vikings to navigate rivers, cross open seas, and raid coastal areas with remarkable efficiency. The skilled shipbuilders used overlapping planks and a unique overlapping technique to create durable and seaworthy vessels. The image depicts a Viking longship navigating through rough waters under a dramatic stormy sky. The ship is filled with fierce-looking warriors, their shields gleaming in the low sunlight as they prepare for battle. The mood is intense and ominous, with crashing waves and wind-whipped sails adding to the sense of adventure and danger. Viking mythology and religion. Thor. Thor, the god of thunder and lightning, was one of the most revered deities in Viking mythology. Known for his mighty hammer, Mjolnir, he symbolized strength, protection, and fertility. Valkyries. The Valkyries were female figures who chose those worthy of entering Valhalla, the Hall of Fallen Warriors. They were associated with bravery and honor in battle. Viking mythology and religion. Yggdrasil. Thor, the god of thunder and lightning, was one of the most revered deities in Viking mythology. Known for his mighty hammer, Mjolnir, he symbolized strength, protection, and fertility. Runestones. The Valkyries were female figures who chose those worthy of entering Valhalla, the Hall of Fallen Warriors. They were associated with bravery and honor in battle. Legacy of the Vikings. 1. Exploration and settlement. Vikings explored and settled in new lands, leaving a lasting impact on the cultures of regions like England, Ireland, and France. 2. Trade and economy. Viking trade routes and networks contributed to the development of a prosperous economy in the regions they engaged with. 3. Art and innovation. Viking artistic expressions and technological innovations influenced later European art and craftsmanship. Legacy of the Vikings. The legacy of the Vikings is multifaceted, encompassing their influence on exploration and settlement, trade and economy, as well as art and innovation. Through their exploration and settlement, the Vikings left a lasting impact on the cultures of regions they encountered, such as England, Ireland, and France. Their extensive trade routes and networks contributed to the development of a prosperous economy in the regions they engaged with. Furthermore, Viking artistic expressions and technological innovations influenced later European art and craftsmanship, leaving a remarkable imprint on the cultural and technological advancements of the time. Fierce warrior depictions. Modern representations of Vikings often portray them as fierce warriors, emphasizing their bravery and prowess in battle. These depictions showcase their intimidating presence and the intense conflicts they were known for. Iconic Viking ships. Viking longships are iconic symbols in modern representations, illustrating their maritime skills and adventurous spirit. The stormy seas and dramatic sky convey the challenges these explorers faced during their voyages. Mythical elements. Modern depictions of Vikings often incorporate elements of Norse mythology, showcasing powerful gods and goddesses surrounded by mystical and natural imagery. This highlights the spiritual and supernatural aspects of Viking culture. Living history events. Modern representations also include Viking reenactment festivals, capturing the lively and colorful atmosphere with participants dressed in traditional Viking clothing and engaging in authentic activities. These events bring Viking culture to life for contemporary audiences. Conclusion. In conclusion, the Vikings left an indelible mark on history with their remarkable achievements in exploration, trade, and warfare. Their legacy continues to influence modern society, from the portrayal in popular media to the lasting impact on language and culture. As we reflect on the rich history and enduring influence of the Vikings, it becomes apparent that their story is far from ancient history. It's a living, evolving narrative that shapes the present and inspires the future. Our journey into the world of Vikings has provided a glimpse into their fascinating society, rich mythology, and legendary exploits. The enduring allure of Vikings is a testament to the enduring power of their legacy. From their awe-inspiring ships to their far-reaching conquests, the Vikings continue to captivate and intrigue in the modern world.